So this so-called power sword little game here, yeah, you know what, yeah, so the thing is very strange because, when you encounter sort of, novel mechanics, possible novel mechanics, and, you think that, it might be interesting. Like, I never specifically saw this specific configuration, this sort of, visual, these sort of visuals either. It's clearly inspired by those so-called clickers, usually mobile apps, but those usually look different. This is obviously made with RPG Maker, and it's, yeah, what can I say? So, like, they at least have, I don't know, well, they have some automation, and I don't think they have this weird thing where if you go a bit further up, you cannot even go back or something. But honestly, man, even they, are relatively boring as well. The only positive thing about them usually is indeed the visuals. And yeah, it wasn't so much the enemies themselves, they're obviously just well, I suppose sort of like templates, but in those other clickers, usually they have quite complex sort of design sometimes with these weird names. I'm not even sure if these have any names. Yeah, I don't know. At least the background was sort of, I guess, the positive aspect here. Sun going down gradually. But honestly, man, like, I know this is not supposed to be, an RPG. I mean, it's just so, yeah, you can barely even call it a some sort of action game, I suppose. Like, action game composing to what? I don't know. Like, this might be going over the top a bit. Obviously, this is some small game, but in comparison to what? Dragon Valley? It's also an action game. It also has a bit of a story, but has way more in comparison to this. I'm not saying it should have more. In fact, if it had, like 1,000 enemies all done in an identical manner, it would totally destroy any sort of initiative to see it to the end, obviously. And I was already turning off, sort of, mentally. No, the mechanic is quite boring, I got to say. I don't normally even find most RPG battles to be interesting. In comparison to this, honestly, I think we could say they are usually more interesting. I mean, I'm not saying that they are anything, just they are usually more interesting, as in comparatively they are. Otherwise, not really. This had something. I don't know what the point of it is. I mean, I guess, that's the thing, it's not everything that is novel. Not all novel mechanics clearly are potentially interesting, and it could be interesting, but yeah, like, I usually think as well as like MOBAs have these, they're reduced to basic mechanics, and so is this. But at least with MOBAs you get a lot of variation in mechanics and a lot of maths and whatnot. This is even further reduction in my opinion. So yeah.